かの他人のくせに。
お祭りに行きましょう。この3人に似合う着物をお願いします。もっと笑顔で。
こんな写真のために。バカなやつ。
What's going on, my friends? I just got done watching the Mikadono Sisters episode 4, and I have to go into glaze mode a little bit. Also, what's up, guys? I'm Dom. I'm from the Otaku Room. First time here? Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. I review weekly anime. I'm gonna glaze the anime a little bit. I genuinely, in my heart of hearts, and I know it's gonna come off like, yo, bro's just glazing, bro's just hyping it up too much, like, it ain't even that all, but for real, I don't think that they could have made this episode any better. Like, I honestly think this was like top 5 festival anime episodes of all time. Now, I don't think it's number 1 or anything. You know, if I put pen to paper and I really thought about it, I went through all the different ones, there's probably 4 more that are better. But this was top 5 best festival episodes. Like, there's nothing that was left on the table about the episode that, like, I was like, oh, it was missing X, Y, or Z. Like, I genuinely don't think so. You know, I think it encapsulated everything about what's awesome about this show. You have Yu accomplishing his mission, right? What was his mission? His mission was to get Kazuki, Miwa, and Nico closer together. He realized, based on their childhood photo, that they had a precious memory that happened at this festival when they were children. So they all have different things happening in the same place. He gets them together. He goes to the festival. He puts them in kimonos. He makes them look, you know, cute AF, 10 out of 10. Okay, he crushes it. Gets him in the festival. Kazuki's the first one to break away. He gets her by, like, you know, literally snatching her away from all of her fans and stuff. He shares a adorable moment where he bandages her foot, right? It's a very intimate thing to do. And he handles it like a boss, like the Rizzler, like the Rizz Meister over here. Like, he bandages up her foot. He basically says, give me that foot. Like, it's my foot. You know what I mean? I'll bandage it, you know? And he handles it. He handles business. And then he takes her to go and meet up with the other 2 sisters who are playing that goldfish game. He gets them together, gets their competitiveness together. And then he goes to accomplish his secondary mission. His secondary mission, recreate the photo. Now, there's a selfishness in there, and he self-realizes it a little bit later. But he goes and he competes in this contest, lotus flower jumping thing, and he does it, and he finally does it. He completes the mission. So, yes, is it a little not endearing? Is it a little not sacrifice? What's the word? It's the opposite of self. It's selfish. Was it selfish? Yes. Did he accomplish a goal? Yes. It started raining. You can't control the weather. Is what it is. But he gets saved by 3 sisters who are waiting for him, who shows that their affection and care level for him, it's gone up, right? He's maximizing the affection level for all 3 of them. They do rock, paper, scissors. Who's going to share a umbrella with him? You know, I mean, like, there's like he's just oozing Rizz, like unintentional, just like vomiting Rizz. Every word, they're hanging on it. He shares an umbrella with Nico. Accomplished. Heads back to the hotel. Sisters share a moment. They bond. More mission complete. Realizes, I didn't book a room for myself. He's like, I'm going to go take off to Net Cafe. Sisters pull him in. Affection level up again. Sisters, you know, in different moments, sisters all have a moment with him in the tight space. And they realize this is different than living at home. Like, we're in like 10 by 10 room. Like, it's much different. Like, they all have their blush moment. Affection level increased again. He takes a shower. He's in the bathroom, naked. Affection level increased. They're all thinking about it. They can't sleep. He sleeps fine. Again, oozing Rizz, right? Instead of the male being the one who's like, I can't sleep, you know, my pee-pee getting hard. No, and none of that. It's the girls having these feelings. I'm like, yeah, that's such a breath of fresh air. Then the next day, he accomplishes his mission. He goes and borrows a little trophy. He recreates the photo. We find out that Miwa's the one, you know, Miwa is the one that's been holding on to the original photo. He recreates it. Again, shares a moment with them, makes them laugh at him, you know, but they all get bonded together. And they realize through the flashback at the end of the episode, post-ED, they all realize like they all have a different, they all like him in a different way, and they value him, and he values all of them differently, right? Nico runs through the protein powder and what he especially does for her that like Miwa goes through on like he brings her snacks and like, you know, he realizes she's up too late. Doesn't reprimand her, make sure that she has sugar and whatever else. Like unique. Kazuki has a whole regimen, you know, for her. I actually don't remember what he did for Kazuki. I'll be 100% real. I just totally forgot. My mind went blank. But he does something else for her. So he has like unique relationships with all of them, right? And he's putting in the work and then just, you know, spreading his Rizz. So it's just, it was really good. It was contextful because we kept getting these little flashes back to the different things. We got to see all three sisters' perspective on him. We got to see him accomplish a goal. And I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, it was cute, adorable. We got a little fan service, you know what I mean? A small bite of fan service, which is, that's the perfect amount, right? Like, hey, we got a little Kazuki foot action, and then we got them in the bath. But it was tastefully done on both scenes, right? If you're a foot guy, if you're a foot girl, you're eating good, okay? Bath scene, good, right? It was in context. It was in, like, it was appropriate. You know, do they need it? No. But if they want a little bit of it, hey, they sprinkled it in, and it was done in the, like, it wasn't forced. I think they nailed it. I think this was like a 10 out of 10 episode. And I know that's, again, it's glazing, you know, but like, I really can't find any fault in the episode. I enjoyed it. I laughed a couple of times. I went all, you know, I think this was they nailed it. This was a fantastic episode. And again, I warned you at the beginning, I'm going to glaze it because like this is my true feeling. And of course, it's recency bias. You know, maybe give me another week. I'll come back next week with a little bit of, you know, but like in the moment, fantastic episode. And like, I'm so excited. I'm over the moon that I'm watching this season. Cause like, yeah, there was a time to where like, this was like a maybe. I was like, I don't know. Like it's, you know, maybe it kind of seems like a lot of other anime. Thank God I gave it a chance because like, it is so good. And I think it's because the dynamic makes it unique, right? The male MC isn't the one getting flustered or like, you know, thinking girls have cooties or anything like that, right? Like he touched Kazuki's foot this episode. He gets close to them. He kind of is a little manly with them. And he's not getting flustered. You know, I don't think a lot of times he's realizing what he's doing necessarily, but just the fact that he could touch them and not be like, you know, like most, like 95% of all male MCs, like that's just a breath of fresh air. And then to see the girls being the ones getting like flustered and be like, oh my God. And like, that is a breath of fresh air that we don't see because it's real, you know? I don't know. I love it. So anyways, I can talk more about the episode. I will. I'll cut it off there. Thank you guys so much for joining me this week. Again, hit me with that like button. Let me know your guys' thoughts about the show in the comments below. Let me know what you thought about this episode, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.